bigger, bigger. Will do. That's right. You better stitch your mama. You better stop me head to death. You can swear kiss the doorstep, let it kiss the little baby. Ain't asking much of you. This is the bigger, bigger, bigger. Will do. That's right. I ain't getting baby alone, but I'm letting the baby. Ain't asking much of you. This is the bigger, bigger, bigger. Will do. That's right. I got a wishbone in my pocket, got a rubber sweater around my wrist. Everything was like a charm with ring. Just give me one sweet kiss, baby. And ask about you. This is the bigger, bigger, bigger love. Will do. That's right. This is the bigger, bigger, bigger love. Will do. That's right. This is the bigger, bigger, bigger love. Will do. That's right.
Researching this project, I contacted Graceland to see if they had any Presley press conferences in their extensive archives. To my amazement, they apparently did not. When I inquired why one so famous should not be more carefully chronicled, their answer was simple. Elvis just didn't do many press conferences. Well, just the same, we've got one here. Not so much to prove the good people of Graceland wrong, but rather to add to the now portentous history of rock's greatest roller.
What made you decide to come to Texas?
Oh, well, you know, to tell you the truth, I started out here in Texas. I think the first shows that I worked was down here, man, around Houston.
Remember what locations you worked here in Texas?
Well, I worked Houston, I worked Corpus Christi. I have a little town here, Longview, man, you name it, I've been there. You know, really, I've been all over Texas.
What do you think of Texas?
I like it.
Elvis, can you
really
give us, I understand with all the big engagements like Las Vegas, etc., the reason why you selected the livestock show and rodeo this year?
Well, they asked me to do it, and I was anxious to do some live appearances. You know, it'd been a long time since I've been on stage in front of anybody live. And I was anxious to do some live appearances, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to get in front of the people.
Have you ever seen the inside of a dome before?
Never have. It scares them. It's a big place, man, you know.
You've been known in the past as the king of rock and roll. Do you think your style's changed now from the days that you were king, or do you consider that still your style?
Well, I think the overall thing has improved. The overall sound's improved, I mean. But I think it's according to the songs, you know. It's just according to the songs.
Is your stage presentation still the same way it was, or have you improved on that?
Well, I just do whatever I feel on stage, you know. As I always did that.
Are you going to keep making films?
I hope to.
What kind?
Well, I like to make better films than the kind I made before. Well, better than the ones I made before.
I mean, St. John's, West Coast.
Excuse me, I can't take this fresh air, man. I'm used to the garbage can at International Hotel, man. If I can't smell some garbage, I don't feel at home, man, I'll tell you.
Do you have any films in the making right now, or any plans?
No, there's nothing in, as far as I know of, is there, Colonel? Anything in the workings?
I can't commit myself.
An 8mm Walt Disney special we're doing next year, I think. I don't know.
We're shooting some now, right?
There's nothing as far as I know.
When you look at your opportunity to go and try and fill up the Astrodome,
Well, it'll be the type of stuff that I do. It's a mixture of things, you know. It's a little rock and a little country western.
Essentially the same way you do at International Hotel?
Yeah, it's the same type of thing. A lot of different type of songs. So I just hope I can put on a good show, man.
What happened to the Jordan Air?
I can't get them out of Nashville, man. They got stuck in Nashville, and you know, they make so much money, and they do so well in Nashville, you can't get them out of there, you know.
Do you have any thoughts about the rising interest in country music?
I think it's fantastic. You see, country music was always a part of the influence on my type of music anyway. It's a combination of country music and gospel and rhythm and blues all combined is what it really was. As a child, I was influenced by all of that.
Do you consider yourself basically a country music singer then?
I would hate to say strictly country because of the fact that I liked all different types of music when I was a child. You know, of course, the Grand Ole Opry was the first thing I ever heard, probably. But I liked blues and I liked the gospel music, gospel quartets and all that.
Did you ever pull out any of those old records from the Sun label and listen to them at all?
They sound funny, boy. They got a lot of echo on them, man, I'll tell you. But that's what I mean. I think the overall sound has improved today, you know.
Well, do you think there's more gimmicks today than there was, say, 15 years ago?
There's probably more gimmicks, but I think that the engineers have improved, and I think that the techniques have improved, the overall recording.
Consideration of further reevaluation of your career to get you back in front of live audiences again? In other words, you were available to the public only in films.
Yeah.
For a long period of time.
Well, I think the most important thing is the inspiration that I got from a live audience. I was missing that. I didn't.
Was it rough at the International? Was it a little bit of a strain on you after not being out front of those?
It was always tough, but I enjoyed it. I enjoy it. Like I know I'm going to enjoy it here because it's live audience and it makes a world of difference.
Let me ask you one thing. What's your father up to?
He's around here somewhere. Ask him. I don't know. Daddy, what are you up to?
Mr. Presley?
Elvis, there's evidence of such...
Elvis's father, Mr. Vernon Presley.
Could you come right in and sit down?
Vernon, don't sign nothing the rest of the
I can't write. I never said it.
It's just fresh air, man.
Elvis, there's quite an evidence of sartorial splendor. Does this indicate that the...
What?
The attire is not one that we're familiar with seeing?
It was taken from a karate suit. Just a regular karate type outfit. Are they coming to get me? Is that it?
I mean, does this indicate that with your type dress and everything now that you're changing a little bit of style, perhaps, in deference to what you did a few years ago?
I don't know. I think that you'd have to see the show. You know, it's difficult to tell. I don't feel any different. You know. I don't think the dress has much to do with it. I got the idea from a karate suit because I studied karate for a long time, and I had to make up a couple of suits like it.
What do you do for relaxation? You said you study
karate. If you can relax doing this, I don't know. No, I read a lot and go horseback riding and stuff like that.
Are you still live principally in
Memphis? About half the time. Yeah, half the time. Half the time in L.A.
In the show you have planned for the Dome, do you plan any of the old songs, some of the first ones?
I'd like to, you know.
Any special ones?
Try a couple of them. Just if they work. Fantastic.
Elvis, it's good to see you. By God, like it out.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you.
Elvis, let me pin this on. This is your official badge. And we got another one. Didn't want to put your name on. Not that people didn't know who you were, but we were afraid that we'd be trying to take it off for a souvenir. We won't pin that on you. Mr. President, it's a real pleasure to have you down here with your son, sir.
Thank you.
We think we're going to set all kinds of records down here.
I hope so. I hope I can give him a good show. That's the most important thing.
You will. No question about that. Sure will.
If I can give him a good show, then I feel like I've done something.
You will.
What's the biggest live crowd you've ever performed for?
If I'm not mistaken, it was in Vancouver, Canada, when it Colonel?
Cotton Bowl.
In the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. It was about 25,000, I guess, something like that.
Is Mr. Gracie here?
Very great. It's one of the men that started our livestock show.
Gentlemen, this is Mr. Chris Karamanis.
Elvis, sure, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. This is Mr. Presley's son, Barry Grace.
I think you deserve some recognition.
Well, it's hard to be a gambler, but not a number that changes every time. When you think you're gonna win, you think she's giving in. Strangers are you find. Yeah, it's hard to figure out what she's all about, but she's woman through and through. She's a complicated lady, so call her my baby. Oh, moody blue, tell me am I getting through? I keep a hanging on, trying to learn the song, but I never do. Oh, moody blue, tell me who am I talking to? You're like a night and day, and it's hard to say which one is you. Well, when Monday comes, she's Tuesday, Tuesday comes it's Wednesday, another day again. Her personality and wise just like a ball of twine. A spool that never ends. When I think I knew her well, her emotions reveal she's not the person that I thought I knew. She's a complicated lady, so call her my baby. Oh, moody blue, tell me am I getting through? I keep a hanging on, trying to learn the song, but I never do. Oh, moody blue, tell me who am I talking to? You're like a night and day, and it's hard to say which one is you. Oh, moody blue, tell me am I getting through? I keep a hanging on, trying to learn the song, but I never do. Oh, moody blue, tell me who am I talking to? You're like a night and day, and it's hard to say which one is you. My tribute to Elvis Presley, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. And thank you. Thank you very much.